And welcome to another Gino's Gem, where I share one of our favorite indicators for swing trading. And it's a very popular indicator that's not used correctly. It's called the MACD, M-A-C-D. Last week, or the previous video, if you go and look on the list right there on Gino's Gems, you'll notice I used it in a long-term time frame where I tweaked it and made it my own. But I want to show you how we use the MACD for swing trading in tackle trading. First, let me break down a definition here. What you have is you have the MACD. Now, the MACD, basically, what is it? It stands for moving average, right there, moving average, convergence, divergence, big words. What does that mean? It's a trend following momentum indicator that shows the relationship between two moving averages of a security's price. Now, these moving averages basically are on the stock and they just bring it to the lower side of the chart so you can see it. So you can see it clearly. Now, key points: MACD triggers technical signals when it crosses above or below its signal line. Now, what is the signal line? There's a lot of ways to read this. I've seen it taught many ways. This is the simplest. You see that straight line right there, that dark one right there? That is the zero line. We call it the signal line. When it crosses down through it, that's a sell. When it crosses up, that's a buy. And usually it's stronger when you get both of them pointing in the same direction, crossing within a few days of each other or a few bars of each other. So that's what we're using for the buy and sell signal. Now, the MACD helps traders understand whether bullish or bearish movement in price is strengthening or weakening. Another way to look at it is we're looking for some kind of internal indicator to let us know if the trend is strengthening or weakening. So what we want is we want these lines, if we're bullish, going up and breaking the zero line to confirm. It is a secondary indicator. You always look at the price action first. Join our step class and you'll learn more about this and you can perfect, because most people are using this wrong. What do I mean by wrong? You see how it says MACD right here? 1 hour chart. 1 hour we found is the best setting after years and years of back testing and trading on swing trades. So let's show you what I mean by a couple examples. As you know, this week we're kicking butt on Walmart. It was our pick of the week this weekend. Here's Monday. It came out of the box. There's our buy signal. Now, when you look at this chart, first off, you're thinking, it's not really in an uptrend. It's not really looking like a great setup right here going into this weekend. So most people would pass this trade up because it has a lot of overhead resistance. And finally, if you look at the MACD, it's not above the zero line. But there was a look ahead, forward-looking indicator. You change this to a 1 hour. You go down to 1 hour. And by the way, you want it set up as the tackle numbers, 12, 26, 9. That's usually default. And what you'll see here is it actually crossed over right there on a 1 hour. When was that? That was, I'm putting my cursor above there, the 23rd. It was already turning bullish on the 23rd, right before the trigger bar. So when you go back to the daily, you can see here on the daily, it was already bullish on the 23rd, that bar right there. So anything above that is a buy. We're not going to wait for the secondary lagging indicator. We're going to put our trigger above there and catch those reversal trends. Two more real quickly. Look at Newmont. Newmont was on our list. Now, if I go to Newmont and you look at the daily, not looking great because it isn't a recovery type trend. It's not making new highs. MACD's lagging, right? But if you go to the 1 hour, the 1 hour was predicting what? It has been bullish and started bullish trend way back here. So yes, buy triggers only. Going back to the daily, you look at the daily chart, you're not really going, nah, this doesn't look, but that trigger right there is strong. One more to put on your list for the week, because Walmart already triggered. How about this trigger? Does this look good? I mean, we're kind of in a downtrend here if you look at this, right? Kind of in a downtrend. There's better uptrends out there. The MACD looks like it's struggling here. You look at a 1 hour chart, let's confirm it. And guess what? It has been bullish way back here. It's been for a couple weeks. The MACD is residing over the 0 line. When this starts pointing back up, there's your trigger on a daily. The MACD is already confirming. The 1 hour chart says it's a go for a buy trigger, anything higher than the last pivot. There you go, guys. That's how we use the moving average convergence divergence. And by the way, this is why you want to jump into courses and perfect the indicators. We have a step course. This is a page right out of it. Check us out. If you don't have a trial, definitely start a trial at tacticaltrading.com. There's a link below that'll get you started. This is Coach Gino bringing you Gino Gems every week.